What's going on? Let's see if somebody else, some more people will show up. Let's see if somebody let's see if somebody let's see if somebody What's going on? What's going on? Marlon, where you from, brother? That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out Oakland, California. I'm out here in Vegas. I used to live out there in Cali, in southern part of Cali, Pasadena, California. Who else we got on here? I'm looking to answer some questions. You know, I came and started this live because I was trying to see how many people would show up and see if we could get some Q&A going. You know, if anybody got any questions about the channel, you know, about some of the martial arts that you see on there, some of the training. You know, you got any questions about it? Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be in and out though, man. I'm getting ready to do some truck driving this month. For at least for 6 months, I'm gonna be over the road. That's why I'm looking all rough. But yeah, I'm gonna end up doing some traveling, you know, and trying to post some videos while I'm out there on the road. But I want to get some brothers, maybe some sisters together so we could do like a little podcast or something like that, man. You know, we can pick a day where y'all to be available and meet up and talk boxing, talk 52. You know, we could talk combat sports, you know, as a whole, you know, try to get something going like that. I see somebody else on here. I think, let me see. I think Light Burley, my teacher, we still in contact or whatever. He was supposed to get on tonight, but he's in St. Louis. He's in St. Louis right now. He's getting ready to do some things in Texas, working with a gym. And you know, he can come out here if I get him to come out here. He'll come. You know, I used to teach at this gym, but it's been a minute since I've been at that gym. When the COVID-19 thing hit, it shut our little program out down that we had at a little rec center and stuff like that. We was teaching kids and stuff, man. And that's where some of those videos that's in there, the older ones, they were at this rec center. And so ever since then, it's been kind of hard to get students and stuff like that. When's the last time you've been to Vegas? It was happening, man. Is there anybody out there that already know 52 blocks? And if you do, where'd you learn it? And how long you been practicing for? What's up? So who y'all got, Errol Spence or Crawford, if they ever sign this contract? Is there a particular block, Marlon, that you want broke down for you or something like that? I mean, if it's something that you got any questions on, hit me up, man. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? From now on, if y'all got any ideas or some videos y'all want to see, some moves that you want broken down, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up in the inbox, or suggest it in the comments or something like that, man. I'm gonna start trying to pay a lot more attention to this channel. Especially that I'm about to be on the road a lot more. So I'll probably have a little time to, when I take little breaks or whatever and have to get off the road, I have a little time to practice. I'm bringing all my camera equipment with me and everything. So, workout equipment, jump ropes, probably bring some boxing gloves, and some pads. I'm thinking of even, trying to meet up with people in the states that I'm in. If I got a little time, call some people out, if they want to meet up for a quick workout, a quick session or whatever, we can get something done. Man, I think I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I think Errol Spence is gonna, if they ever put this fight together, I think that Errol Spence is gonna win that fight, y'all. I know a lot of people are going for Bud, but Errol Spence got he got some skills, man, that I see, within his boxing that I don't see in a whole lot of people's boxing skills. As far as like, I see guard disruption. He knows how to punch through your guard and disrupt your guard. He knows how to use his lead hand dominance. He's very good at those kind of things. And on the inside, he a beast. You know what I'm saying? He uses shoulder bumps on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of little techniques that he used or whatever. So I don't know, man. I've never really seen Crawford fight on the inside like that. And most of the time when you do see him fight, mid-range to the inside, he seems to have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple of times you almost see him get knocked out trying to fight on the inside. But I think his biggest chance against Errol is probably staying on the outside and maybe trying to counterpunch, get Errol's timing down. But at the same time, it's like it's only so long you can run around the ring, man, without getting tired. And Errol Spence seems like he gets better over the rounds. As the rounds get further along, it seems like he gets better, like he turns up. So I just really want to see what's gonna happen when them two get together. Then you got for the third time we finna see Canelo and Triple G fight. They say the first time, I think the first fight I give over to Triple G. The second, they called it a draw the first or whatever, but I think I give it to Triple G. And then the second one, I gotta watch that second one again. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'd rather see that Errol Spence and Crawford fight more. But I know you got Deontay Wilder coming back in October. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to see what changes he done made since the Fury fight. Yeah, I seen a guy today. Some white guy. I don't know where he's from, but he did a video trying to say that 52 looks goofy, and a lot of people don't take it serious, man. That's why a lot of times it's cool though, because what I'm saying, I guess it's like they look at the moves or whatever, and they can't really understand how the moves are applied, so they'll say it's goofy or whatever. Because from the outside looking in, it just looks like we just throwing our hands around. But I can break down every move that I do with 52. I can break down every single move and what it's used for. A lot of people don't realize that you're not going to be all in the fight, doing all this crazy stuff. Now, you can from a distance, because 52 is like a showboating style. You know what I'm saying? But close range on the inside, you're not going to move as much like this. You're not going to do a whole lot of that unless you actually slipping punches or whatever. You're not gonna just be doing all that you see me doing in my videos at close range. Most times when I spar, a lot of people don't even see my 52 until I start deciding to use it on them. I use basic boxing skills when it comes to sparring, and then when I decide I want to confuse a person, then I'll throw my 52 in there, on top of what I'm already doing to confuse them a little bit more. If I want to play around with my footwork and do my 52, is like I said, it's a little bit of a showboating style. So it's meant to throw you off. It's meant to make you think, what is this he's doing or whatever. But most of those moves, and then majority of the time, those blocks that you see, people think that they're just blocks, but close range, those are strikes. You know what I'm saying? When you see me going here and here and, doing all these little different things on the inside, those are strikes. You know what I'm saying? You can also use your blocks, Skull and Bones, you can use your blocks You know, those kind of moves to pin your opponent's guard up against his own body, or knock his guard down. You can use that for that as well. You know what I'm saying? It's multi ways to use your 52. You know, I advise people to study other arts, because a lot of times it'll help you open up your own art. You know, even more. You'll see it from different angles, on different ways you can use it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, Skull and Bones, that's the go-to right there, man. That's the bread and butter right there, man. That's one of my favorite blocks as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could catch somebody's hand here with the Skull and Bones, and take this hand and wrap around. You know, hit them with a hammer fist while you got the arm tucked here. Hit them with a hammer fist. There's so many things you could do with that 52, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you catch it right, you know what I'm saying, you can catch a person's wrist and twist over on top of it, hyperextend their elbow, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all about you know, if a move, you can basically make any move work if you train it and practice it enough. And you know what I'm saying? And it's not just like, about just throwing shots in the air and just practicing shadow boxing. It's big on it's a big difference you'll see when you come to spar. You want to spar as much as you can. You know, I use a Wing Chun dummy and stuff like that, but that thing don't interact. It doesn't hit back. All it does is get your elbows and your forearms conditioned, where you'll be used to taking punches on top of your forearms. And but you want to get that sparring in, man, because that sparring, you're dealing with a live person. You get to learning timing, how to time your blocks when you're using them. You know what I'm saying? You know how to time your opponent. You know, you're learning, you're interacting with somebody, and so you're learning what works and what doesn't work with your blocks. Some moves might work on a particular opponent, some might not. You know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta you gotta make sure you're sparring. That's what makes you, what it'll take your style to a higher level. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't spar, what Light Burley always taught me was, make sure you jump rope, and you need a good jump rope and a double end bag. If you can get a double end bag, something where you're jabbing and slipping, and got you moving and stuff like that, that helps too. That helps a lot. A double end bag and a jump rope, and get your footwork together and your stamina, along with your shadow boxes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So those will get you tight. Shadow boxing or shadow blocking, I call it shadow blocking. That helps you with basically getting you in your form. A lot of people say you got nice form or whatever, and your transition. They talk about my transitions. Back when I first started 52 or whatever, I used to practice with leg weights. I had like ankle weights or whatever. I would put around my wrist, and I remember my car had broke down, and I would put those ankle weights on my wrist, and I'd go to work. I'll be on the way to work for it's like a 47-minute walk, man. I'll be on the way to work practicing my 52 while I'm walking down the street with these ankle weights on my wrist. And then I eventually found some weighted gloves, like some weighted gloves or whatever, and I started using those when I would practice my transitions and my moving around. It would make me be more fluid. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're really practicing on when you're doing all this and you're moving around, and you know what I'm saying. You're not necessarily going to do that in the middle of a fight, but it helps you with your transitions. It helps you chain your blocks together. It teaches you how to be more fluid, and that's a flow. You're doing a flow. You know what I'm saying? You'll start learning what blocks go good with each other. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get you like a Wing Chun dummy, or you got you a partner, you can apply those blocks and see what you can do with those blocks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I think that 52 is taking off, man. Thanks to Light Burley and then a lot of other practitioners. You know what I'm saying, out there. I put videos out there try to inspire people, that do know 52 or who are interested in learning, to put your work up, man. Show your work off, man. You know what I'm saying? It's inspiring to me, man. When I used to see people put up their work, it made me want to, train more and put up my work. Show that I'm training too and I'm learning too. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun to me, man. I haven't been the last. I said the last. Well, ever since the COVID thing, man, I haven't really been on it as I used to be. As far as training every day with it. I'm starting to pick it back up and stuff, especially because, when I first did 52, man, it really helped with my health. You know what I'm saying? I end up losing weight, jump roping and practicing my blocks and basically just doing intermittent fasting and stuff like that, man, and it got me in shape. I'm older now, man. I'm in my 40s now, so I done picked up weight again, and I'm trying to get back where I used to be. I know I ain't gonna be able to get completely back there because I was younger then, and I done got older, and so yeah, it's time to pick it back up. I want to pick it back up and pass it down to a younger generation, man, like so it can keep going, man. The elders. We almost lost 52 because the elders, they wanted to keep it secret and didn't want nobody to know about it, and that's why so many people was mad at Light for teaching it to people, you know what I'm saying, because they, especially the 5%ers, they wanted to keep it just amongst their groups, you know what I'm saying, keep it a secret, and I get it, but at the same time, it's for our people, man. It's a African-American martial art. You know what I'm saying? And it should be passed on, man. I like to call it Montu art. It should be passed on. And, back in the day when people loved to box and practice martial arts, you had more people. They was fighting. Yeah, they was fighting a lot. But, I would rather see people fight than shooting and stabbing and killing each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather people, because when I used to have fights, I ended up being friends with people. I made friends by fighting. People would say, oh, you can fight. And they would want to be friends with you back then. Oh, yeah. I like rob the bank. I like to use rob the bank block on the inside. That's one of my go-to moves on the inside. When I'm getting in close on you, I go into the peekaboo, and then as I get closer in, I go into my rob the bank, and I use that a lot of times to try to bump you. And this is like when I'm sparring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you use it differently. When you're sparring because you're not really trying to hit them with the elbows or whatever. But on the inside, that's a smooth elbow to the face. You know what I'm saying? Horizontal elbow. You can follow that up. You know what I'm saying? With a vertical elbow, which is the closed door. You know what I'm saying? So people think this art is a game, man. But you could really hurt somebody with this art. And I've been in, I knew how to fight before I learned 52, but the 52 took my fighting skills to a higher level once I learned it. To be honest with you, I'm more reluctant to use it because I be thinking I'm gonna really end up doing something and end up going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it's brutal. It can be real brutal, man. Like the stuff that I've done in sparring, I know that it works. You know what I'm saying? And I've never really had to use it in a real fight because the real, like, I'm the type of person where if I know something, I'm not gonna pull out what I know unless you make me have to pull it out. Like, if I'm on the offensive and you're not able to you're not able to get the ups on me, then I have no reason to use it. You know what I'm saying? But if you get me on a defense and you pretty good at what you do, then I'm gonna pull out something. I'm gonna go ahead and show my hand. I don't like to show my hand right away. So I've never really had to use it on people as far as, the elbows and stuff like that. I haven't got a chance to really use that. But as far as throwing hands, boxing, I flat out use boxing. I've used the the closed door. I've used the closed door to block and stuff like that. I've used parries, but as far as close up elbows and stuff like that, I haven't had to use that. Most of the time, I'm just using my fist. What I'm saying, and I'm able to keep a person up off me. My style of 52 is like, if you're trying to grab me, then I'll probably use my elbows on you. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm trying to keep you on the outside. If you get in close, then I'm using my elbows, and I don't usually have people getting too close on me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you try to grab me, yeah, I'll pull them elbows out. I'm gonna pull them out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. It's different styles of 52, man. You got some that got kicking in it. I do. I haven't really taught too much on it, but I have learned a few moves where I believe in low line kicks. Hold on, I'm sorry, brother. Let me see. Yeah, there's some similarities. I see there's definitely some similarities with all martial arts, but I do see similarities as well in Wing Chun and 52. But I see more similarities in 52 and Penatukin. I think that's how you pronounce it, Penatukin, or Salat, or I think it's pronounced Arnis or something like that. I see it or Kali. I see 52 in those arts a lot more, in the Filipino martial arts a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you can see glimpses of the elbows. You know what I'm saying? Out of Muay Thai. You know what I'm saying? But definitely with that skull and bones, you see that. You see that in Wing Chun as well. You know. But see, the thing is too, like, I see a lot of arguments too about what's 52 and what's not 52, and a lot of times from people. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard old heads say that there was moves added to the 52. So it was never where you just was boxed into that style, and you couldn't add on to it. A lot of people, as they got better, and they had certain principles that they stood on with the art, foundational principles, they were able to expand it and add new moves to it. You know what I'm saying? So every 52 style wasn't the same because of that. You know what I'm saying? So which was what I was getting to. Everybody doesn't have a kicking style. Some people's 52 is more of a boxing style. I seen a brother, he had a capoeira style, and he had his hands was 52 and his feet was capoeira. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in high kicks, though. I don't really try to, not for me, because I'm older. I believe in doing like low line kicks, and I don't do the back fist that you see in 52 a lot, because I don't believe in turning my back on my opponents. You know, but if it works for you, whichever works for you, I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, there's different styles of 52. Just like when you look at the martial arts movies and stuff like that, man, you'll see that a lot of the southern style of China was different than the northern style. You see what I'm saying? So, and they would be practicing sometimes the same style, but it was just different. I think the northern style had more of a harder style, and then the southern was more of a softer style, like more fluid. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, with 52, I think the West Coast has, because I seen 52 when I was a kid on the West Coast when I was in Cali, and I was staying in Riverside, California at the time, and I seen a brother doing some type of move. I didn't know what it was, but he was blocking everything with that one move. He only had one move. I seen. He would do something like this, and then this. He'd do those two moves, upward and downward. and he was blocking everything you threw at him. You know what I'm saying? Just by doing this, doing this. So, I think black folks have been using 52 for years, and just everybody didn't know what it was. It would be called something else or whatever, because it went by many names. I know Stato, was it Kicking and Knocking, Jailhouse Rock, you know, it was other things. It was other things, man. It was a lot of names that it went by. But yeah, man, this channel though, this channel is definitely, man, I'm gonna definitely try to keep something going, as fast as I can. Sometimes it's just, I'll have videos already put together, but it just be, editing the videos, trying to get it edited. That takes a while, and then I got kids and stuff, man, and you know what I'm saying. So sometimes it be taking a little minute trying to work a job and stuff like that, and so you get sidetracked. But I'm definitely gonna try to do reports, on my post, do more posts that have things pertaining to combat sports. I'm mainly boxing because I love boxing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to watch, MMA, like UFC and all those other leagues. I love the bare boxing thing too, bare knuckle boxing or whatever. But I'm gonna start trying to touch on some of those things, and report on some of those things or whatever. Maybe do a few videos, once I get really more comfortable with my time schedule that's gonna be coming up. And like I say, the purpose of this live was try to meet and greet with y'all, man, and get to know who's on my channel and who's probably gonna be active. What are my viewers looking for? That's the main reason why I did this or whatever. So, I'm not here to take up a lot of y'all time, but I'm definitely looking to start, getting, answering questions that people might have about certain blocks. Like if you see me do a certain block and you curious about it, let me know. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't show all the blocks. I don't show all the blocks that I know. You know what I'm saying on here. There's other blocks that I've been taught. You know what I'm saying by Light Burley. You can go to his channel, and Light Burley also has he has an online course that you could do. You know what I'm saying, and that teaches you a lot more of the moves. I teach a lot of the basics. You know what I'm saying. I don't teach all the moves or whatever, and because you got a lot of people that's doing a lot of these hand movements, and they don't know what the moves is for. Like I said, I can tell you what it's for. I've been, taught what it's for. I've used it in live and sparring or whatever. So I know what moves work, you know what I'm saying? And I make up sometimes because through training your blocks, that's why I tell people a lot of times learn how to chain your blocks, because once you learn how to chain your blocks together, you can do other things, man. It helps you do other things, transitions and stuff like that. Those is very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got your rolls, you got your rolls or whatever, the rolls help you climb up a person's arm. So if somebody, which I wouldn't really like to climb up a person's jab hand, because your jab usually comes out and then back real fast. So I wouldn't be trying to climb the jab, you know what I'm saying? But if a person has a lazy jab or have a lazy right hand, you know what I'm saying, you can climb that and then, come with your lead hand, right hand, and then over the top with with a hammer fist, or you come here with the rob the bank, pat it down, rob the bank. It's so much that you could do when you learn how to chain your blocks together. Now this here, like when you come here, you know what I'm saying, this is like once you block here, skull and bones, you can block another jab, a jab here, and then back down if somebody tries to jab you to your body. So that's like a head body block. You do that block for the head and the body. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, a lot of these I've trained people how to use these blocks, so I know they work. I know they work, and that's one of the things I would want to tell y'all too. That if you know how to do 52, training somebody how to do 52 helps you as well. My teacher Light Burley, and I had another teacher by the name of Curtis Davis. Now Curtis Davis knows he knows a lot of he knows at least 10 different martial arts, and he ends up making his own martial arts or whatever. It's called Whoop Yo. He calls it Whoop Yo, like how back in the day when your parents would say they're gonna whoop your ass, but he calls it Whoop Yo. And he taught me some things. He helped me expand my 52. You know what I'm saying? I sparred with him a lot. I sparred with his student. And the crazy part is that his student had more years on me in training. What's up? What's up, Light Burley? My teacher's on. My teacher's on. Yeah. And but yeah, Curtis Davis taught me how to expand my 52. And from what I learned from Light, and a lot of things I've learned just self-taught, I was able to spar Curtis's student, and I was at a higher level. He had been training longer than me. He had been working at his martial art longer than me, but because I know 52 works, I talked to Light whenever I needed, to know something or understand something about a block, or even about strategizing and just IQ when it comes to fighting. Period. Light would show me and teach me things. I'll call him up, and he'll tell me what I need to do to stop a person from doing certain things. How to get out of certain situations. So I know 52 works. I know it works, whatever, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's no. I believe it works. I know it works. I've used it, like I say, in sparring. Because if I was to use it in the street a lot, I think I would be in jail for some of the stuff you could do with 52, man. But it's definitely a serious martial art, man. And like I say, when you see all those hand movements and people think it's a joke, they think it's a game, but it's no game, man. I can tell you, like I say, whichever block you see that you're curious about, I can tell you and show you. I wish I had a demonstration partner or whatever. I could show y'all with them what those moves do. You know what I'm saying? And how to apply them. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I say, Light is online, and Light, if you can, post your contact information for us, your website for the course. I'm letting them know that if anything that y'all want to know in detail, and you want, it's moves that I know that Light teaches that I don't teach, but he does, and you can go to his page, and you can go to his YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but online course, and he'll show you those moves there. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely works. It definitely works. You know what I'm saying? But every time I go spar with Light, I always realize I got to touch up on some things, man. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need a sparring partner, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Them hands and elbow strikes. I'm thinking about trying to buy something online, man, where I can buy some type of pads for my elbows, so when I spar with people, I can. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The footwork is nice. Yeah, the footwork. You can go to Light to get the footwork too. He teaches on footwork a whole lot. You know, I haven't done any videos on footwork. I will try to do some if that's what you guys want or whatever. I got some things I can teach on footwork, and some things on head movement. A lot of stuff I learned from Light, and then a lot of stuff I've learned, from my other teacher, Curtis Davis, and just from sparring and stuff, seeing what really works. On with Light, you can get videos on footwork with Light. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start doing more videos. If that's what y'all want, I'll start doing videos on footwork. You know what I'm saying? The parallel step. Same to you, man. Same to you. I'm gonna try to do these at least maybe once or twice a month, man. You know, I would love to keep continually staying in some type of interaction with my subscribers, man, and hopefully we could do a meet and greet in person someday, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm doing this little trucking thing, and once I get in a financial position to where I can travel a little bit more and take some time off work, I would love to do like a whole tour on the West Coast region. Just do a tour and just go and just meet different people that's practicing the blocks. I want to meet some brothers that's probably off into the fitness thing, off into the the pull up bars. You know what I'm saying? And we can just get things together on the West Coast. The East Coast got it cracking, man. They make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They got the bar tenders. They got Light Burley. They got Professor Mo. You know, they got all these other brothers, man, that's active with the 52 and the fitness. And I want to see the West Coast like that. You know what I'm saying? I even think that the South is starting to pick it up in the areas of those areas because I think Atlanta is doing something. You know, we got brothers out there in Atlanta. We got a few brothers out there in Cali, but Light knows where a lot of those brothers is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, y'all get in contact with Light most definitely because Light can hook you up with brothers that's out this way. Sometimes Light does seminars. If y'all looking for him to do a seminar, for like a school or a recreational park or something like that, hit him up, man. You know what I'm saying? And tell him to bring me. I come with him. You know what I'm saying? And be his demonstration partner or whatever. We get some light sparring in, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm looking for a panel, man. I want to build a panel so we can talk boxing. We could talk boxing. We could talk mixed martial arts, period. Combat sports, period, man. Because I love all of it. I'm just big on the boxing because I like MMA, but I just don't like how like in UFC and all that, like they'll try to like grab you and tap you out. Sometimes it don't be a good fight when you see everybody just grabbing and holding it. You know what I'm saying, trying to submit each other. So I be wanting to see some strikes. I like striking. You know what I'm saying? So, even though that the grappling is very important, especially in a real life situation, but I wouldn't be trying to do a lot of on the ground grappling in the street situation, like, because you don't know what individual is with who. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these guys be having friends and family with them at the time, man. You get the scuffling and y'all on the ground, and all of a sudden you get stomped out because you trying to submit somebody. So, you know, um, I wouldn't recommend. I know sometimes I would get into arguments with people online because they'd be like, oh, if you use mixed martial arts, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you can beat anybody in a fight. I'm like, come on now. I hear you in the ring, that's beautiful, but on the streets, you try to get on that ground like that, man, somebody's gonna do something to you and really hurt you. And I know. I done been in situations where I done seen guys get on that ground and it's over. It's like piranhas get on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he on here. Light Burley on here. You know what I'm saying? I wanna get a show going on with Light Burley online, man. We can, you know what I'm saying, talk to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's see who we all got on here. What up, Chief Wildfire? Salute, brother. How you doing? What's up, End Times Warrior? How you doing? Salute. Or like Light would say, salute. Salute. You know what I'm saying? So who else we got? Let me see. Yeah, this is what I like to see, man. I be wanting to see us interact. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep the channel going, man, with some of the posts. Just be patient with me, man, because the editing, man, that be getting me sometimes. I'm working on it though, man. I might put some stuff up tonight. You know, at least 2 or 3 videos tonight. I want to try to put up at least 2 or 3 videos a day. I know, man. I don't see myself working as hard as Light though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Light put up like 10 videos in one day. I wish I could work like that, man. Yeah, that cover the bullet, triangle trade. He covered the bullet. Yeah, them some good blocks right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And blocks that I know work, I had a guy coming at me with straight jabs, just throwing random jabs at me, and I threw that triangle trade. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know, if you only doing it twice, and it just comes so easy, man. Like, you know, and like I say, you know, you can use it to just to feign them out, give them different looks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely works. You see everybody, man. Like when I see people doing triangle trade, or if I see them do skull and bones, and they it's at an angle, I'm like, yeah, they've been watching Light. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like I said, it's different styles of 52, and then like everybody don't have the same names for it, but it's the same. It's really the same movements. A lot of it, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I can recognize it. It's the same movements, and then you got a lot of guys. They don't want to call it 52, but you could tell that they watching these channels, man, and learning, and they'll get on here, and they'll call it something totally different and try to act like it's something else. But you could tell what it is just by even the ways that they're doing it, you know, and the way they teaching it. That they sound like they know what they talking about, but you could tell that they just learned that block and they trying to, you know, pass it off as something else. You know what I'm saying? But I hope it ain't the audio ain't too bad, man. I'm sitting out here on the porch, man. My kids and my wife had a lot going on in the house, man. So I'm like, I'll go outside, and they in there watching TV. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm definitely looking to get it. You know, man. I feel like Capoeira and 52 is that to me that's the ultimate. I'm too old to be doing the kicks though, you know what I'm saying? But if you can put that together, man, that's the ultimate. I think that, you know, that to me it looks more of like the breakdancing style. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? I seen a brother on Instagram mixing the 52 in with the capoeira. It looked great, man. I want to see somebody do a movie doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, the best movie I've seen though with 52, somebody using 52 was The Protector Part 2. The Protector 2. And that was the one with Tony Jaa, and then it had that brother in there, I think his name is Maurice. Yeah. Perfect that, man. Post some videos, man. Send us some links. I would love to see that. Like I said, I seen a brother on Instagram doing it, and it was just a little short. He was on Instagram and he was on TikTok, and it was like short videos. But I'm like, yeah, Maurice Crump. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that boy cold, man. You know, they was trying to get him to do they wanted to get him to do the new Blade. I don't know how they end up picking this other guy, man, but everybody's trying to vote for Maurice Crump to do that Blade, man. I think he would have been a perfect Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like he's played in a lot of different movies, man, but he hasn't had no starring role yet. I think, you know, he deserves a starring role, man, because he's really good. A lot of the guys that he plays, you know, as a villain against or whatever, he's a better martial artist than a lot of those guys, but they be having the lead role, and they always make him look like he's the villain. You know what I'm saying? But his son is pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? And then he got some other guys that he worked with. Yeah. That would have been hard, man. That would have been hard. I would have loved to have seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, but he did really good with the 52 and in Protector 2 with Tony Jaa. You could tell that he was doing it. And then it had RZA in there. And you know RZA, I know RZA know it, you know what I'm saying, from Wu-Tang. But at the same time, you could see a lot of blocks was missing. They had the basics in there. You could see a lot of blocks was missing though. Yeah, I got what you were saying, man. I got you. But you definitely right though. He would be perfect for that part. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I would even like to see if they did a Spider-Man with Miles, the dude, the black dude Miles. If he was older, he would make a good Spider-Man too. Oh yeah, them elbow strikes is killer, man. I'm really, like I say, I be nervous about using elbow strikes in real fights, cause I be thinking I'm going to jail, man. But I use them on their hands all day. I mess your hands up all day. I messed the brother's hand up uh, for it was like three months straight. His hand was messed up. Every time we would spar, he couldn't really spar full speed or go full sparring with me because I had damaged his hand doing the lead skull and bones. He was a southpaw, and so I did the lead skull and bones on his right hand, and ever since then his hand was messed up for a good while. It took months for him to get it healed because every time we would spar, he would re-hurt it again. It was hard. It's hard for me not to use this. It's like a reflex now. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I've never been able to really spar like how I want to with full contact with the elbows because I be scared I'm gonna hurt somebody. Yeah. Oh yeah. Luke most definitely look good with that. Man, I seen Light do a Light be doing some good choreography, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some good choreography skills. I definitely would love to see him do some choreography because, like I say, a lot of those people that be doing those blocks in those movies, man, they be, they be pretty good, but you don't see all the blocks. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Another one is what's that? Gun Hill. Gun Hill. That's another good movie that shows you good 50 blocks, 52 blocks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gun Hill. And then they was trying to have Ludacris do it in Fast and Furious, but it was the part where he did it was so short you couldn't even really tell what he did or whatever. But it's definitely getting out there. It's definitely getting out there. But you have more people. You got so many people trying to shoot it down, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I be seeing them. You got people with YouTube channels that say they martial artists and they'll shoot it down. Oh, it's fake. And you know how it is, man. When they see black folks doing something, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people don't like to see black folks doing nothing, man. And so they'll shoot it down. They'll look at it negatively. But shout out to the white folks that do recognize it, because it is some white folks that do recognize it and they do use it. You know what I'm saying? And they do respect it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need people to understand and respect it. It was one guy. He say it was goofy. It looks goofy to him, but he'll be happy if somebody can teach him. I'm like, why would somebody teach you it if you gonna make a mockery out of it? I'll never teach it to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're making a mockery out of it, because I believe that's something that our elders came up with, and I cherish it. You know what I'm saying? It's sacred to me, and I'm not gonna just teach it to somebody who's gonna make a mockery of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you genuinely want to learn it, you know what I'm saying, I'll teach it to you, because while I'm teaching it, I'm learning as well. And that was the thing that Light taught me. You know what I'm saying? Was that he was like, go ahead and start teaching it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that when he was telling me that, I was kind of like running from it. And when I started listening to what he was saying, I realized it made me better. I got better teaching it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you teaching it, you're repetitiously practicing as well. You know what I'm saying? And you're breaking it down in your mind over and over again, so you can give it to somebody. Yeah, it was him. It's some new guys though. That dude Fernandez. Yes, yeah. I heard him talking crazy. When I first came on the scene, I remember he used to try to come at light crazy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And but over time, a lot of those guys that was in the beginning, they learned to respect it. They began to respect it. But now you got new people coming in who claim they're a martial artist or whatever. And when I first seen it, I had been reading up on martial arts and studying martial arts here and there as a teen. And even as a kid, I liked it. And I would read books on certain things, and I would know how to do certain things. Amongst my friends, and I wasn't telling them that I was reading these books and I was learning stuff from these books, and I would try it out on people. And when I seen 52, I immediately recognized 52 as something that I could tell worked. I knew it worked. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen the way, well, when I first seen it, I just seen all the movements and stuff like that. But when I got to Light's channel, Light gave the breakdown on it. Like I had already knew a few moves and stuff like that from watching, Sensei Mo, what's them guys' name? Ferris Daniels, Ramel, all these other guys, Big K, and there was some other guys I found out later on. They were students of Light's, but Light, I did not know how to apply it until I met Light, until I got to his channel, and then I met him in real life or whatever, and the foundation that he has, the fundamentals that he have with 52, it helped me be able to apply it to what I already knew. You know what I'm saying? Plus what he showed me. And I was able to make those other moves work because I didn't know what they was used for at first. I just was learning the hand movements, getting it down. And then when I met Light, I started seeing what they was used for. And then like sometimes Light, if you watch him in his sparring matches, he's using the 52. And a lot of people don't even know when he's using it. I could tell every time he's using it because he makes it look so normal sometimes. Sometimes it looks like it's just normal boxing. But I know it's 50, so I can recognize it now. Ah, man, I was just thinking about him today, man. Yeah, RIP, man. Yeah, I was just thinking about him today because I was watching some videos and I seen somebody do an interview with him, and he was doing some stand-up. I think he was in a gym or something like that. And I loved Fleetwood because Fleetwood, he was the only one that I could say that when he would see my videos, people would post my videos, they would ask him questions, and he'll get it like, yeah, that brother, he know most of the moves, he knows more. He would validate some of my stuff, man, and because it was brothers that was like, trying to say I didn't know the 52 and all this little different stuff, but Fleetwood never said nothing negative to me about it. You know what I'm saying? He was always positive, and matter of fact, he told me to keep going, keep working at it. You know what I'm saying? And I think later on he might have found out who my teacher was, but I never got a chance to talk to him myself. But I do miss his presence in the 52 world, man, because I was in one of his Facebook groups, and I used to see him post his stuff, and I know he said he was going through some little health issues and stuff like that, and I thought he had made it out of it, man. I thought he was gonna be good. I was not expecting for him to leave this earth that quick. After him announcing that he was still kind of young, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He the way he moved around, he seemed like he was still in good condition. You know what I'm saying? And then I think what's the other guy? It was another brother, Kayshawn or something like that, or Keyshawn. He used to be good with the nunchucks and stuff like that. He passed away a couple of years back. Now, I had some words with him, and I wish I could have got a chance to get it back right with him, because he would always talk about us using 52 with the boxing gloves. He couldn't stand to see us using it with the boxing gloves. You know what I'm saying? And but that's what that's the way we train. It was just for training purposes, but he thought we was just trying to keep it boxing. And you could tell he had like a karate or what's that? Ryu Jiu-Jitsu or something like that. He had that type of background. You know, he loved the nunchucks and all that type of stuff. And like I said, he ended up passing away. But yeah, Fleetwood was on point, man. I used to like watching Fleetwood, especially his younger days. I seen a clip of him in his younger days. You know what I'm saying? And he was pretty good. And Saladin, King Saladin, I think that's how you say his name. I seen some clips with him. He was pretty good too. I like Kali Combat. I like him, man. You know what I'm saying? He does some good breakdowns. You know, you could tell he has the Kali mixed in with the 52 or whatever. He got different names for the moves, and some of the names are not the same or whatever. But like I say, it's different forms. Everybody is not going to have the same form because they didn't have the same teacher. You know what I'm saying? And even if you had the same teacher, everybody might get the same teacher, but everybody might not walk away with the same understanding of that art. You know what I'm saying? And it's an art. You know, when it's an art, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's up for creativity. Anybody can, you know, add some creativity to it. Whatever your mind could bring into to existence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that's what you're gonna get. And so it's an art, man. You know, so it's not gonna all look the same. But I like Kali Combat. I watched some of his stuff. I haven't seen him do that in a good while, but I definitely like him, watching him, especially with the sticks. I want to learn how to use them sticks like that. He cold with the sticks. I think he's from Cali. I think he in Cali. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's him. I think that's his name, K Sun or something like that. But I thought it was spelled with a K H A O N or something like that, man. He had a book. He had a book about Allah or something like that, and yeah, he passed away. I think he passed away before Fleetwood. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I never got a chance to apologize to him, man. It wasn't no serious thing like where I just disrespected him, but it was like they was saying something about my style, and I was like, well, man, at the time I was younger, and I was like, y'all feel free to come out to Vegas if you want to test my style. Something crazy I said, and I didn't cuss him out or nothing like that, or just flat out disrespect him, but as an elder, I felt like that was enough to, I should have never really, jumped the gun like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he was an elder, you know what I'm saying? But, I used to watch his videos. It just kind of made me mad because I used to support his videos and watch his videos back when I first learned 52, and before I came to the West Coast, came back to the West Coast. So when he was like trying to come at me, I'm like, man, like, I jumped the gun on him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he ended up leaving, man, and I didn't get a chance to say nothing to correct that, and I hated that. I hated that happened like that. Yeah, he passed away, man. I think he did. Let me see. I think he did wear them African hats like that. And he always had nunchucks, and then he had 52 block shirts with like a fist in the middle of it, and it said 52, and then the fist, it was a pyramid on the shirt, and then the 52 would be in behind the pyramid, I think, and then he had the fist in the middle of the pyramid, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder, he had a Facebook page, channel, a group that everybody was in. I wonder if that group is still going. I ain't really seen a lot of people posting in the 52 block groups lately. Yeah, you know what? He had this dude named Shadow. This dude named Shadow. He be doing he got this channel called 52 VTK. VTK, I think. 52 VTK. And I seen him in a picture with K Sean. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And K Sean used to do videos with old school music in the background, like like Wu Tang and all that. And he'll do like a quick video and be doing his 52. Sometimes he'll be wearing a mask. He was animated. He used to do a lot of little stuff, man. But you could see the 52. He would be doing the 52 in his own way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he had the nunchucks, and he'll be all in a full karate gi sometimes. His older videos, he used to be in like a full karate gi. You know what I'm saying? With a black belt, and he used to he loved the nunchucks. He used to always use the nunchucks. And I don't know if some of his old videos are still up or whatever, but I used to watch him a lot. I watched him a lot because one thing about it, man, like I could watch anybody's style of 52, and I can learn something from it. And if without them even teaching me how to apply it, I'll end up figuring out how to apply it. You know what I'm saying? Because like based off of what Light showing me as my foundation or whatever, I can do that with almost anybody's blocks now. You know what I'm saying? Light, I could say, was the first one I seen systemize it. I don't know about those other guys, how they had it systemized, but when I met Light, he was able to teach me how to use those blocks and how to drill them. You know what I'm saying? How to teach. He taught them to me and showed me how to drill them. You know what I'm saying? That's the most from him. And then the footwork, I learned the footwork from Light. I learned a lot of footwork from Light. And then I learned footwork from my other teacher. Now my other teacher, he knew 10 different martial arts styles, but he also practiced a style because he was from Chicago. He also practiced a style that his father taught him, and he said that style, I think he called it the Bronzewell or Bronzewell Shuffle or something like that. And so because when I met him, he heard I knew how to do 52, and he was like, come to his gym. And at first I didn't want to come to his gym because I thought, I had some beef with some guys, and they was from Chicago. And so at first I didn't really like trust nobody that was in Vegas from Chicago because I thought they might have knew them brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I was leery of him. So when he first asked me to come to the gym, I'm like, nah, I ain't finna really do that. I don't know who this dude is. So I got to doing some little research on him and found out that who he was. And then when the next time he had offered, what happened is I ended up meeting him at we used to mentor the youth. We used to be mentors, youth mentors. And I met him there. At this little function where the youth was at. Some young males. It was like a rites to passage type of thing, and for young males. And we would meet on the weekends and teach these guys about grooming themselves, teach them about grooming themselves, and try to talk to them about school and dealing with women and respecting their parents and stuff like that. And he asked me again at one of those events, and I went on and went. And I showed him the 52 that I knew, you know what I'm saying? And he said, you know what? This is your class on Mondays. And I was in shock. I didn't know what to really tell him. I didn't want to just tell him no. So I said, yeah. And I started teaching from there. And when I told Light about it, Light was like, yeah, man, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because Light was trying to get me to do it before that. Light has always tried to get me to do videos on my channel, and I was avoiding doing it for a long time, and he would be like, man, go ahead. So this particular time I went on and I started teaching that class with Curtis Davis, and I learned a lot from him, and I introduced him and Light with each other. I always wanted to see them two together, but I've never got a chance to be with we never been together all at once, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let me see. Wise, Let me see. Uh-oh. Wise, I do remember saying Wise knew him. I do think Wise knew K-Shot. Wise knew a lot of the guys, a lot of the old heads that practice martial arts. I think he was doing like a documentary or something like that he was supposed to put out. I don't know. He asked me for a video some years ago. I don't think he ever used it though. I don't think he ever used it though, but I don't know what he did with that video. I sent him a video. But yeah, I think Wise might have been in that group. He was in that group, I know for sure. Let me see. Yeah, Wise was in that group, I know for sure, or whatever. I was looking forward to seeing that video, what he put together, because he would always show like little clips of it. And it looked like, he looked like he had some good filming skills. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it was going to come out real good. I don't know, man. I be wanting to reach out to him. But it's like he got his channel going and he got his students and stuff. He still like he stayed to himself now. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so much going on, man, with the 52, man, like practitioners and stuff, man. Like, I don't know, like when I came in, people was beefing with each other, man, and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was getting mad when you would put up videos and you would thinking you're gonna get support. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the guys that was shitting on the brothers that was that was putting up the videos, they was mainly going at Light a whole lot. And now them guys is doing videos, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. A lot of people be mad at Light, but you gotta give honor where it's due, man. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for Light, I probably would have never known how to actually apply 52. Hey, little girl. You say it's a Cary, North Carolina. I'm gonna look it up, man. You can post a link too if you can. Post a link. Every time I see somebody doing a video of 52, I subscribe to their channel, man. Like, or I try to I love staying connected with other practitioners, man, because it's inspiring for real. What's up? You live? Say hi. Come over here. This is my youngest baby. What you doing? You're out of here. Yeah, man, but I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much for coming online with me, man. Like I say, I'm gonna try to come up with some content, some more content for you guys. If you got any ideas or something that you want to see, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a video at like Home Depot to show what I use to build my my Wing Chun dummy, because I had the receipts for everything, and but I lost them receipts, so I can't even remember how much I even paid to put it together. But I will tell you that I got the blueprints off of Google. I got the blueprints on how to build it from off of Google or whatever, and I just took the blueprints with me. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I did was I watched different videos of people that had made Wing Chun dummies from PVC pipe, and I came up with my own idea. You know what I'm saying? Based off what I was seeing them doing and what I seen that they could have added to it or took from it. So then I got the blueprints off of Google. I Googled Wing Chun blueprints, and I found the one that was the clearest, easiest one to read. And I went to Lowe's, because when I built it, I was in St. Louis, Missouri when I built it, and I went to Lowe's out here. It's a Home Depot. by me or whatever. But out there in St. Louis, I built it in St. Louis with the materials that came from Lowe's. So I'm thinking about doing a video on that. But I haven't even been able to use my Wing Chun dummy because I'm in this apartment complex, man, and they don't want you having stuff on your balcony. And so I got to hide my Wing Chun dummy. I used to use it on the balcony a whole lot. So I've been having to hide it. And then my wife be acting like I be making a mess in the house, so I don't be bringing it in the house. But I wish I could get back to using it, man, because I miss using it. But it moves around a lot at the base. And I don't know, I didn't think about, I thought it was going to be a lot more sturdy. It is sturdy as far as it don't hit the ground, but it will move a lot. It will move a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you do want to try to, you know, when you learn how to make it, you do want to learn how to add whatever you can to it. I was thinking about drilling a hole at the bottom and putting a PVC pipe in there, and then that way you could put weights on the portion that's still sticking out of the pipe. And you just slide weights on there and give it a little weight at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And that'll keep it, you know what I'm saying, from moving. But you do want to have a little give anyway. You do want to have a little give to it, but just enough. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it flopping and swaying all around. But I used to put it in the corner of my other apartment, and I used to go to town on that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And that help you get fluid, and it helps you with the nerves in your elbows, your forearms, to where you're not feeling. You could take them punches on your elbows and your forearms, and it don't really phase you. You know, I be bumping my elbows in the walls and stuff like that, man. And my kids be looking at me like, that didn't hurt. Nah, I done got used to hitting them up against stuff, so it don't really phase me like all that. I hit my funny bone stuff. I don't get that no more. I don't get the funny, not in my arms. Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I'm finna see to my wife. My wife finna get ready to go to work, and I'm gonna see her out and see what's up with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get at y'all later, man. Like I said, I thank y'all for coming out, man, and you know, leave your name. Well, I mean, you know, it's gonna probably already have your name, but YouTube channels or whatever, any other links you might have or whatever, leave them in the comments, man. I most definitely will subscribe to y'all pages and stuff like that, man. Whether it's on Instagram, I got Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. If you got Facebook pages, let me know. If you got Facebook groups, I'll get in, you know, involved with y'all on that too. You know what I'm saying? I think we should all stay linked, man. You know, and you know, support each other's channels. That's what I plan on doing. So every time I see a 52 practitioner, I always subscribe to their pages. So yeah, y'all get at me, man. You know, y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna go and get up out of here. Peace.